back to another YouTube. Hello and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Lady Tracy. On today's video we'll be talking about something very common, but before we go into our video, please thank you for those who have subscribed, and if you have not, please do so. Thanks in advance. We'll be talking about the children who are being seized from African families, you know, mostly from single mothers. It's something that it's really common here in Germany, and most videos that I've watched online, they seeing the mothers, the families crying. They always say, oh, the German people are wicked, or the German government is wicked, and so many things. They are crying. It's a very sad situation. I know that your child is being taken away from you, but I just want to give some of those reasons and how we can avoid our children being taken away from us. So I just dive into some of those things. First of all, if you are a single mother and you have children that are underage, you know, that they have not reached the age of taking your decisions on their own, you know, there are those children that they can easily be taken away from you. Please, the first thing is partying. You have to forgo partying for that period, for those period of years. I mean, partying in the night. Most of our African parties are always in the night. If you go somewhere, or you know a friend of yours or family or church member is doing a party, and you see the time, it will be in the night, maybe from 6 p.m. or maybe it will go into the night, and then you can even attend it when it's going late, 6 p.m. you go back home, so you will not keep late night with your child. Because for people who take public transport, when you are in the train with a child at some certain hour, and maybe you are not carrying a traveling bag, you are not from a journey, people don't see you with luggages, they know you are just from somewhere around, and you know, there are some people that they are so strict, they like to follow up the laws, and they can follow you to see where you are going to. Secondly, we know we grew up in our own African ways, where we are being, maybe in the school, we are being punished by beating. At home, in the quarter, every mom is your mom. A mom will see you doing something, they will correct you, or they will give a knock on your head. You know, it was common. Now in Africa things have also changed, but back then it was common. So you don't beat the children. If you are angry, if a child does something, I know the thing is in us. We should avoid to beat these children. Some people will beat children in a way that they will even have scars. In school, every Monday, or sometimes, I don't know, within the week, but my child will tell me it's every start of the week, they have an hour that they discuss about the weekend. How was the weekend? How are things going? Even sometimes on daily basis, they can still ask them, depending on the level of school, the level of your child in the school. How was the school and all those things? And you know, the children that cannot keep those things within themselves, that they don't know the implications of the things, they will say it. Oh, my mom beat me up, my dad got me beaten. And then the teachers will immediately report to the Ministry of Family, they call it the Jugendamt, and Ministry of Family and Children or something like that, but it's called in German the Jugendamt. So they will report to that office, and then they will have to watch you and the kids, because beating is forbidden. It's against the law. So no child is allowed, or nobody is allowed to beat the other, you know. Getting into fights, physical fighting and all those things, it's forbidden. It's not allowed. Not allowed. So to beat your child, or your child have a scar, and they look at it and ask and say, oh, it's from mom, you get, oh, I wanted to correct my child. No, there are better ways to correct our children. We should correct them. Maybe I see one of the best ways to correct these children nowadays is to take the phones from them. Take the phones from them, limit them from watching maybe a favorite program that they watch on TV. Yeah, just limit them from those things that you see that they love. So another point that I feel or I see that's the cause of our children being taken from us is when the children are not being taken care of, like they are not being physically fed or given what they are supposed to, like the food intake, they are not cared for the way it's supposed to. There are some mothers that are just really careless, not that they don't have something to care for their children, they're just really careless. Sometimes children will go to school without their what they will eat during the break time or something, and it will continue for some time. And then the teachers, it's a call for concern for the teachers. The teachers will look at it. They will try to find out why. Other children, is this child doing something? Is there anything wrong? Do you bring money that you go to the school restaurant to eat and all those things? Maybe just because mom was late at night talking on the phone. African people, they can talk for 5 hours on the phone, calling here and there. And then in the morning, the child has to go to school. Mom is tired. You cannot prepare the food or the breakfast or whatever, the snacks that the child would take, So it's very important. They call it Vesper. So if your child is not having the Vesper, often if they check, the child is not having anything at school to eat, and they will also put an eye on you, and you don't know. Because of that, they will follow you up, and then they will see other things that you have failed to do that you yourself you were not aware of. So let's just do the normal things as a mom, just doing them, not because somebody is watching you, just because you are doing something because of the love that you have for your child. And again, there's another problem, like they usually say some of the moms are not physically fit to care for the children. There are some diagnoses when they care for a mom or for a parent, the child is not allowed to grow without a parent, especially when they are on therapy. They are not allowed to keep a child. So please, if your child is being taken away from you, don't be too aggressive. The more you get aggressive, the more the diagnosis of you being physically unbalanced is getting bigger. Because if you come up and say, oh, the German government took my child without a reason, I don't think that is true. Just simply ask because there will be somebody in charge of that case. Ask the person, what's the reason? Why is this child taken away from me? Because I know first and foremost, when you are sick, if you are a single mom and you are sick, and you have to be admitted in the hospital, you have the right to call and say your child will be alone if you have been admitted, and this child will be taken care of by this Jugendamt. They will look for a means and a place where the child will be, where you are being hospitalized. So to tell you that they care for the children, and after you have been after you are back home, the child will be brought to you. Even women that go to put to bed and the smaller ones are at home without anybody, they will look for a means for that small children, if you have younger children, that will be taken care of. Some people will say, oh, maybe if I'm having children, should I not live my life? Should I not continue my life? Should I just stay at home because I have children? No, you can live your sexual life, you can live whatever life you want to live, but in a responsible way, in a way that it's not going to affect your children. Like there was a video that went viral. I watched the video and I cried about it, because the video, it's a single mother that she's seeking asylum, and she has a small baby, a small child, and then she was in a sexual activity with her boyfriend or whosoever in front of the child. The child was there and they are doing a video, and so maybe later on something happened and one of them published, or the boyfriend put the video on the internet and the child was around. If anybody who is attached to the ministry in charge of children gets that video, they will find out about that child, and that child cannot stay with the mom because you have abused the child sexually. And when the child is being taken from you, the next thing, we don't see that part. The part that we'll see now is you on Facebook or any other social media platform saying the German government has taken my child for nothing. They don't want my child to grow with me. They want my child to grow somewhere. Please, you people should help me and share so that my child will be brought back to me. No, it's not. It's even wherever that kind of a thing happen, nobody will be happy with it. So just live that life that you say you want to live in a responsible way. You know, it will not make you to lose your child if you are responsible. There are many single mothers that are living good lives, that are living their lives, and their children grew up with them. They are happy, they are matured, maybe they have left again the house and everything is going on smoothly. You copy from those kind of people. Ask them. If you are not able to, just ask. We are there. I was living with my daughter and nothing happened to us, and see, now that everything is good, and yeah, we are living again back as a family. So it's a difficult time. I know it's a trying moment, but nothing. If you follow these steps that I'm saying, you will succeed. You just keep your life low, in a low key, and then things, you will enjoy it, you know. So please, if you are a single mom, try to take to this advice, a piece of advice that I've given, and then these children will be with us and we'll be happy at the end. I just want to wish everyone that has lost a child, or that the child is with the government, if you were innocent, please, the children, God will intercede and they will come back to you. And if it's that I don't know, let's just avoid that our children will not be taken away from us. Thank you for watching to the end of this video, and see you in the next video. Please don't forget to subscribe. Ciao.